Hi. Thank you for signing up for my email. I just wanted to thank you and give you a little backstory about me in case you don't know me. And even if you do, you might know me, but sometimes people see where I am now and they think I always had it figured out, but I did not. I definitely didn't. And, when I was 19, I had no idea what I wanted to do in my life. I just knew I loved to sing, and that was literally the only thing that made sense to me. So I jumped in a van full of dudes. Yes, that was the vibe. And I started touring around Western Canada. I learned everything the hard way with no plan, no handbook, and honestly, not a whole lot of confidence. Fake it till you make it, I said. Just this tiny little spark in me saying maybe music is where you belong. And that crazy part is I'm pretty sure it was right. Actually, I know it was right. But, the journey hasn't always been hunky-dory. It hasn't always been cute, I've been stuck more times than I can count. My first band almost made it. I was opening for Dwight Yoakam, Travis Tritt. I played at Big Valley Jamboree at Luke Bryan here. There's all these wild opportunities came for me. And it was to a girl that didn't know where she fit in the world. But that band was toxic and I had to walk away. So I started another band, built it from the ground up, and then boom, COVID hit. Everything I worked for just poof, she gone. And, I can't even tell you how many times, I've cried, asked myself, if I was delusional or, maybe I just wasn't meant to do this. I didn't really fit in the areas I was going for, but the part is, it makes me emotional every time I say it out loud is, I thought I lost everything, but, I actually found myself because every band broke up, every path fell apart, everyone left, but me. So that is when it finally clicked. I can't leave me. And I put my name on everything, literally, because, I felt like I was the only one I could rely on. And, you are sometimes until you find your people. But when I started loving myself, when I stopped waiting for someone else to validate me, that's when my dreams finally started growing and I did find my people. I built this whole world from scratch, the websites, the merch, shipping nightmares. Oh my God, pull up my hair. The hours of learning, Googling, failing, getting back up again. I've got 40 tabs open right now on my laptop at all times. Do not delete. I will forget what that is. One for festival application, Amazon KDP for my book. I'm Googling what goes in perfume because I want to make my own perfume. There's just websites. There's just everything, And that's what I deal with every day. 40 tabs. People see a singer, but I know I'm building an empire, brick by brick, song by song. And I fail a lot. The only thing that worked the first time was my perfume, and trust me, that was a miracle because I've always wanted my own perfume. I feel like you made it as an artist if you have your own. But here's the thing, I fail forward on everything else. If you're a dreamer out there who feels stuck or, if you're starting over for the 10th time, girl, so did I. Starting over is not the end, it's the beginning. You're never good at something the first time. You just gotta keep going until you get there. So if you're watching this and you've ever wondered if you're enough, if you're late, if you're behind, if it's too hard, please hear me, you're not too late. You're not behind, you're becoming. And I am still becoming too. So I just wanted to thank you for being here while I rant and build my castle and live in it at the same time. I really couldn't do this without you. And otherwise, I'd just be singing in my bedroom. So I appreciate you very much. And thanks for being on the journey.